So Tuesday of this week was my 5-year anniversary on YouTube, which is still kind of crazy to think about. Like, where has the time gone? If you didn't see it, I did a whole video where I just kind of went down memory lane. I reacted to some old videos and kind of cringed a little bit. And I was also reading the comments. Y'all left a lot of nice comments. I'm still in the process of reading them. There's just a lot to get through. But I just want to say thank y'all for like being so nice and just supportive. But in that video I did, I looked at one of my earlier speed builds and this was one of them. This is the On My Own starter home. Now this was supposed to be a starter home, but y'all, starter homes in The Sims are around 20,000 simoleons. This is 44,564 simoleons. So that's double what a normal starter home is. I think back then I just didn't really understand what starter home meant. I thought it was just like a nice title. But like, no, a starter home is supposed to be like cheap. It's supposed to be it's supposed to be like a house that your sim can move into without having to cheat money, you know? I don't know what I was thinking back in the day when I built this, but I want to go back and I want to fix this, y'all, because like this house, it doesn't really need like a lot of help. Like I opened it up, I thought it looked worse in the video, but when I'm actually looking at it in the game, it's not that bad. Like it's competent, you know? We have like a hallway section, there's a computer desk, we have a little small kitchen, which honestly, looking back, I would have probably moved this somewhere else. Like I think I'm gonna move the kitchen like over here somewhere, you know? And then maybe we can turn this into a nursery or something like that, or like a bedroom. Back in the day, I just used to do stuff like this a lot, where I would have these really small baby rooms and then try to squeeze a whole like living space in them. Very weird, right? And then like over here on this side, we have our bedroom slash living room. So we have the Murphy bed from the Tiny Living Stuff pack. We also have a TV, so it's like a living room slash bedroom. Back here we have our bathroom, which uses some really expensive plumbing, I would say. So we're gonna have to swap that out. But we have our little bathroom over here in the back. And then in the backyard, I thought this was so interesting, y'all, because like I was obsessed back in the day with like having like backyards for some reason. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I was like getting a lot of Sims packs around that time. So I had backyard stuff, and then I also had perfect patio. So I was trying to like use a lot of packs, you know? So we have like a little table over here about the grill. We have a flower arranging object. Even over here, we have like a picnic table, and we also have this little umbrella. So I think I used some by debug here, which I think like this tree is by debug. It's kind of interesting though, because I combined by debug with actual landscaping. And if you don't know, actual landscaping can be very expensive in The Sims. So we're going to have to try to get rid of some of that. But yeah, my goal for today is to just renovate this house and to make it into an actual starter home, so I'm not a liar, because this right now is not a starter home. Maybe if you have a couple Sims, maybe, but it's definitely not if you have one sim, and that's what I want to go for, a one sim house. So I think the first thing I'm going to do, y'all, is delete this dormer. I don't really think it serves a lot of purpose. I think it was just supposed to be like extra decor for the house to make it look more interesting, but I'm going to be honest, even doing something like this makes it look better in my opinion. It doesn't look extra, like the dormer just looked really tacked on, you know? Also, it's helping me save a little bit of money. I think I'm going to also get rid of some of these big shrubs. I think like some of these low-lying plants, I believe, are by debug, so we're gonna probably keep those. I want to get rid of some of the plants that cost money though. It would be nice to kind of keep some of them, but like for now I need to like get all the money back that I can get. So yeah, same thing with that tree. I need to get my money back. Now I think I want to go in the backyard for a second, y'all, because a lot of the stuff I got to get rid of. Like the fact that I have a patio table, but then I also have a picnic table. Like, CJ, did you really need both? You know, did you really need both? I also really like this little design back here. I did it with these stones. If you don't know, these are also by debug, but I placed them by hand all the way here. And I was so happy when I figured out how to do that. I was like looking at YouTube videos and stuff. We can keep this. Like, I don't want to change everything in the house. I want to kind of keep some original stuff, but I need to start by making everything cheaper. So I'm just getting rid of a lot of the extra decor. I may keep one of those. We're going to get rid of this grill. Maybe the flower arranging table can stay for now. Some of these shrubs can go. And, oh, even this little stump. That's so cute. I don't want to delete it, but I'm going to delete it. And then maybe we can get rid of, like, 2 of these planter boxes. I don't really think we'll need 2 of them. Same thing with the bird feeder. You know, if I have money left over, we'll go back and, like, replace stuff. But for now, I need to get all my money back. Why don't we go in the house for a second? Because we got a lot to do, y'all. So, for one, I like the wood tone color scheme, like the brown, the greens. It's very cute, but we're going to have to get rid of some stuff. Also, I think I'm going to have to get rid of this computer desk as well. It's just too expensive. Like, you know, it's cute and all, but like, it's got to go. We might can keep this lamp, but like, it's got to go, y'all. I think what I want to do is to turn this section somehow into a kitchen, or like have a kitchen space. We're going to probably have to get rid of this big door in the back as well. Maybe for something kind of smaller. Or actually, let me start on the kitchen stuff because I need to figure out where this is going to go. Now, here's the thing. I wouldn't mind using these countertops again. They are really nice, but they're kind of expensive. So I might have to swap these out for the ones in the base game. We do have nice, cheaper ones now. I don't even know when I built this build. Yeah, so I built this house August 10th. 2020, so yikes, almost 5 years for this house too. So we recently have gotten some new countertops in the base game, and these are a lot cheaper because I believe I was using these right here. These are $290, and then these right here are like $225. So it's not too big of a difference, but it's a big enough difference for me. Now we maybe can go for like a brown color scheme for them to kind of have some similar vibe, you know? We can definitely bring those back. We're gonna have to get rid of these as well. The stove is gonna have to go. The fridge is not that bad, I don't think, but I feel like I should make everything cheap, and then if we have money left over, we go back and replace it, you know? Oh, I have like this little table from Eco Lifestyle. Wait a minute, that's kind of cute. I kind of like that though, a little bit. I feel like I need to have a back door somewhere. Let me try to figure that out. We'll move this outside. We'll probably use this painting again. This little calendar can probably go. The trash can, I'll put that outside for now. I want to make this into a bedroom, so I'm gonna most likely use one of these doors. How much is this door? 50 simoleons, that's not so bad. I'm going to most likely have it off to the side, kind of like this. You know what's interesting too, y'all? I'm pretty sure back then we couldn't alt place doors and windows. I think that was like in September or something. I know that was like around the time when Journey to Buy 2 came out. So back then you couldn't alt place like this when it comes to doors and windows. So they had to kind of like be where they were. And that's kind of interesting when you think about, right? I kind of want to use this again. Like, low-key, I'm gonna have to turn on by debug, but like, maybe I can use that table again. Like, I don't know, I kind of like that. I need to get a door. I want to get like a back door. Now, this build, y'all, does use a lot of packs already, so I'm not really just sticking with the base game this time around. I do want to at least try to have a back door, you know, for the backyard. So why don't we maybe start putting stuff around here? Because I want to have a door that leads to the back, right? We can have a door like this. It doesn't have to be that big. Ooh, none of the colors really match that well. Do we have like any other screen doors that's not a lot of money? This one is only 50. Does it have like a brown swatch? I mean, it does kinda, but like, that's the problem, y'all. A lot of stuff in this game does not match. What about this? I don't know, I like this door, but I don't know. This one is also 50. Okay, I would very much like to get some tile down here. So maybe we can get like a little bit of tile like that. And then usually I like to angle off my kitchen tile. I don't know why I do this, but I just like it, y'all. Like, it makes it look more interesting, you know? We can keep this light fixture here. I might want to get some different wallpaper here too. I know that businesses and hobbies comes with a lot of good wallpaper. So you think I could use like one of these? Ooh, wait, this for like a little backsplash though? Wait, hold on, y'all. I'm getting inspired now. Wait. We could have it be like in brown. And I could replace the wallpaper that's here with this brown one. All right, y'all. I had to go into by debug for a second so I could get the matching chairs that go with the table. Low key, do you think the brown ones would have been better? Or do you think I could do like 2 brown and then 2 green? Oh, let's bring that trash can back. I knew that was I knew that was something I was forgetting. We do also have this object. I kind of feel like we don't really need this, but I'll keep it. We'll put the trash can over here in the corner. Okay, I guess we'll just put a rug underneath the table, and I guess we can be done for right now. If we have any more money, I would love to put a plant in the corner, but we're up to 30,000 simoleons, and I need to find a way to make this cheaper, you know? I wanted to like do the nursery, but before I do that, let's go over here because there's a lot of ways to make this cheaper. So for one, no Murphy bed. Sorry, we can't really afford one of those. We'll get rid of the fireplace as well. This nice TV has to go. What? Wait, hold on, y'all. Why did I give you earbuds? Like, CJ, what? Why did we have earbuds here? Like, what's going on? Again, I don't think I understood what a starter home was, y'all. Okay, we can maybe keep, how much is this? This is 720. No, we can get rid of that. That's too much money. We could probably keep this. We'll get rid of this rug, but we'll keep this little table. 85 and 80 simoleons for that, so we'll keep that. I may bring one of these little pieces of artwork. Oh, I don't have nowhere to put this, really. Ooh, maybe this can go to nursery. We'll put that in there for now. I do want to, like, have at least one piece of art out here somewhere, so maybe, like, having it be back that way. How much is this little table? This is 100 simoleons, so we could definitely keep that. So this is going to have to be our bedroom because like we need a place to sleep, right? So this is gonna have to be our bedroom. I know why I put the Murphy bed here at first. I put the Murphy bed because I wanted this to be like a tiny space in a way. That's not gonna really cut it. Also, y'all, this photo is 2,000 simoleons. What was I thinking? 2,000 for that? CJ, are you serious? Please get real. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll use a really cheap bed. Luckily for us, we have a lot to choose from now that we have more packs and stuff. So like this one right here from Horse Ranch literally is only like 300. Even this one from City Living is like 200. And I could also use the cheap ones too if I wanted to. I want something kind of nice, you know, kind of nice, kind of cozy. We may have to use this one. I think it would probably make a lot of sense if I have the bed be here. We could use some of these low-lying plants, I guess. Maybe this could be over here in the corner. Okay, and then like for the bedroom, let's try to find a nice cozy, ooh, I do like that swatch, but let's try to find a swatch. Ooh, maybe this one. That kind of like matches a little bit with the area. I think I'm going to change this to be a little bit darker. And we're going to have this be over here. Okay, I'm thinking I want to have a dresser be over here in this little nook space. And I don't know what one to pick, honestly. I want one, maybe this one, because I want one that's kind of like a nice size, but not too big. So maybe this one could help. This one is from Get Together. I would also love to get a rug down here. I know that Horse Ranch comes with one, so I may size this one down and like place it underneath. And let's just see what kind of swatches it comes in. Oh, these are some good swatches, but I don't know if any of these are the vibe, really. Yo, this rug is from Parenthood, and I feel like I've never seen some of these swatches before. These are nice. We could use maybe like this swatch. I'm gonna put this end table in here, y'all. And I'm also putting that little lamp that we had at first in here. I guess I could have these two be over here on this side, right? Oh, I forgot we had this, y'all. This was out here the whole time. Okay, hold on. Get rid of that. Keep this. We could probably keep a tissue box just for some little decor. And we have like this little strawberry turtle. I might keep this for the nursery. And I want to have like a little TV, y'all, but like, ooh, I don't know. Everything is so expensive. Maybe like this little small TV. I'm going to have to probably move it off to the side like this if you want your son to like lay in bed and watch TV. So I guess that's not too out the way. Maybe I can have it at an angle, and then maybe like to finish off the room we just add a little plant in a corner. I am going to change the wallpaper in here just for something more modern, but I guess we could be done with this room for right now. I might want to come back to that later and change some stuff, but I think we can leave this room alone. Why don't we go back here for the bathroom for a second, because 23,000 simoleons is still a little bit too expensive. So we'll get rid of this rug, we'll get rid of that rug, we're gonna get rid of the plumbing in here as well, and maybe even this mirror. The wallpaper also is gonna have to go, I fear. Also, I have this really big window. You know what? I'm gonna use the smaller version of it. So like this one was the one from Seasons, but we have like a little small version, and why didn't I just use this one? Okay, I think I want to have like a brown tile of some sort for the bathroom. I don't know, I feel like this house kind of has like a neutral, slightly boho kind of vibe, and I kind of like that aesthetic. So I want the bathroom to match with the rest of the house, you know? I also noticed that there's no light in here, like, at all. Why was there no light in the bathroom? So for the bathroom, do you think it would be better to use a shower tub combo? Maybe not. Maybe just like a regular shower, because we don't have a lot of space. So we're gonna have to use the cheap stuff, y'all. I hate it, but it is what it is. We're gonna have to use the cheap stuff. We'll have a really cheap toilet. This one is like 150, and then we can use a mirror, maybe like this one. I think we had this rounded one at first, but that's a little bit expensive. So like this one is 100 simoleons. This one is 75. This is 70. I'm gonna use this one, but I'm gonna raise it up a little bit. Maybe I can get like a little rug in the bathroom. I would love to also get like a towel, maybe like a little bit of clutter here and there, not a whole lot, because you know, can't really afford a lot of it. Oh, there's a light in here, y'all. I didn't even see this. Oh, let's get rid of that light. We don't really need that. So bathroom is done. Let's move on to this other room over here. So I wanted this one to be a nursery because it's not that big, and luckily for us, cribs don't cost that much money in the game. Like literally these are only 150. Now I may just use like an actual crib, you know, just so it can fill in some more space. I guess we could just go for like this wallpaper from the base game, and then we can have an accent wall. And then I want to use this crib, but y'all, there's not that many colors to really go for. A lot of these swatches don't quite match. I guess like this green one kind of matches a little bit. I guess we can go for that. Okay, we'll get a rug. Luckily for us. Wait, oh yeah, the pack does come with the rug. Can I size this down? How much is this rug, by the way? Ooh, no, never mind, y'all. That's too much money. That was like 430. No. We could just use like one of these and just like size it up some. You can put a bookshelf over here and maybe like a dresser if I can. This one is 170. That's like one of the cheapest ones. This little baby mobile is only 75 simoleons. Ooh, this would be kind of nice to have too. I don't think we'll have enough space for this. We'll put some blocks down here. You know what, y'all? I could put an end table in here and like have this little turtle be up there. Cause like we don't really have a dresser in here. but we could just use this little end table. We have blocks down here. We have a little toy. Maybe like one more little toy. There's not going to be enough space for a toy box, but you can definitely buy one if you want. But I'll put like a little toy down here. So you at least have 2 toys to play with. I think the nursery can be done for now. We need to kind of figure out the backyard for a second because there's a lot going on back here, y'all. Let's get rid of that rug, y'all. We'll get rid of the wind chimes as well. I think I'm going to also move these stairs in some. They don't really need to come out that much. Here's the thing, y'all. We already have 2 planter boxes. Do we really need like a bunch of them? Not really. We have this flower arranging table. How much is this? It's $250. I mean, I guess we could keep it, right? We can get rid of those other plants. And I think what I want to do, y'all, is make the backyard a little bit smaller. I think that's where a lot of the money went into like having this big fence. So maybe if I make the backyard a tad bit smaller, we can have a little extra money back. A part of me really wants to do the whole landscaping over. I think I'm going to keep some of those trees, but some of those low-lying flowers, I think I'm going to get rid of. But I want to like redo the landscape. And even like back here, all these low-lying plants, I want to get rid of them. Surely we have better stuff now in the base game. I do like this big tree, so I might get another one of those. And then as for like this flower arranging table, I could just put it back here, y'all. Ooh, I might want to use some of these bushes right here, y'all. Maybe I could put some in the back because they come in different colors. Some debug in the game, you can like change the swatch on it. So like, what colors do we have? Say we have red, we have like a purple, pinky color. We have like another pink, and then we have like this color. So maybe like the red will look better with it. Or maybe like red and like an orange like that. All right, y'all. So I went ahead and I did all the landscaping and the house is completely done. So all I really did was I just added some more low-lying plants. I found these in By Debug. There are these plants right here, and I don't think I've ever really used those before, so I kind of wanted to use them today. But as you can see, it's pretty much the same on the outside. I did recolor the middle wallpaper right here. I also recolored the roof. I pitched this roof up a little bit higher, and I guess we'll look at the inside before we go. So on the inside, as you can see, everything is basically completely done. This is now a kitchen area, you know? So we have a kitchen, we have new countertops. I kept the old fridge, but gave us a new stove. We have a microwave in here now. We kept the same table as well. I just added more chairs, you know? There's a new rug down here. Over here on this side, we have a new nursery. This used to be the old kitchen, so now we have a little nursery in here. And then if we go back this way, we have a bedroom. So this is no longer a bedroom slash living room. It's more so just a bedroom. But there is a TV in here if you want to watch TV. So, you know, you do have options for it. Going back over this way, we have a bathroom. We really just have cheaper plumbing this time around, you know. Everything in here is pretty much cheaper. If we go in the backyard for a second, I kept the flower arranging table. I put like a little By Debug stool, you know, just for some extra clutter. In the backyard, though, I decided to kind of fence it back up. So we have a door. We have a picnic table, some planter boxes. There's a lot of yard space, so you can always add more stuff if you want to, you know. But on that note, y'all, that's pretty much everything for the entire build. The new build is now 19,513 simoleons. So it is officially a starter home. So now if you want your Sims to move in here, you can do so with no problem. Just make sure you have a lot of packs because I used a lot of packs for this one. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video. I am going to put this up on the gallery. My gallery ID is Seeckingly, the same name as my Twitch name. So I'll put it up on the screen so you can see it. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below. Follow me over on Twitch where I stream a lot more of The Sims, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Thanks for watching!